Alright, we are back. Decided that I would, if I was re-gearing and, you know, putting new stuff on, I would take you guys along with me on how I rig my tube jig. Or my, my tube setups, basically. So you guys know. So here we go. Yes, had this little Ned rig tied on. I was running, but it wasn't getting any hits. But it was kind of getting late the other night when I was trying it, so wasn't anything too fancy. But I think I might have actually already shown people how I run these in one of my other live streams. I just can't remember. I'm pretty sure I already did that. So you're just gonna want to grab your tube jig. Well, let me just smack the camera with it. But yeah. And I like running these front-facing ones, like I said, because they just seem to swim better. So you're going to grab this guy. Try not to lose my line here. There we go. And grab your tube. Get your tube going. Smaller one. My son's gonna come share with us. Hey, what's up, bud? What are you doing? Don't grab baits, please, okay? I don't want you to get poked. So, we're gonna grab our tube. Nope, like I said, don't grab baits. You're gonna get poked. I don't want you to get poked, bud. You're just gonna slip it right down the middle of that guy. So I kind of try to get the tentacles all out of the way. Stop, please. Thank you. It's okay. I know you just want to play and learn. I'll teach you. It's okay. Let me just shove that guy all the way up to the head of it, just like so. And then all you're just gonna do is barely pull down on that plastic and just rip that little tiny hole for the head to come through. And that's it. And you are rigged up with your tube. But I like using this garlic spike it dip and glow. This stuff is just, I don't know. It just turns the fish on. It is a killer. It is for sure a killer. So use that guy. It's a big helper, so tie that guy on and then dip. So I'm gonna try that real quick and then we'll dip it. I just like using the standard polymer knot. That's just my go-to. It's what I know the best. I can tie the quickest. It just works. It does. I usually don't snap it off, but the other day, my drag was set way too tight on my reel, and unfortunately, I was the bad culprit for that. So, no bueno, but is what it is. So we are retying this guy, and then we are gonna dip it in some of that garlic dip and glow, that chartreuse, and this will be our first rig for tomorrow's smallmouth adventure after work. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get into one. I'm not like got my hopes super high, you know. Just that definitely stoked I got, you know, got my first bite, you know, and snapped me off. And I'm glad it wasn't a rock, you know. it was actually like finally got into a fish, and that's just, you know, the hype in itself always. Alright, so that guy tied on. And we will dip it in here. Another thing I like doing, I think I showed you guys in my later videos, but I also like grabbing the tentacles because right here, they always seem to get bound up in the hook, just right around the leading edge as the hook's coming out. So I like grabbing the tentacles and completely just pulling it down and giving it a little bit of a rip through. And that will also let you set that hook a little bit better. So huge, huge gain we got here. Okay. So, my buddy Joey, he was going to tune in, but it's super, super loud at his work, and he wouldn't be able to hear anything, so unfortunately he's not going to be able to tune in. But that's alright. We'll do a live stream. He can watch it as soon as he's on lunch or break or something, when I'm probably sleeping and getting ready for work, because he works the night shifts. So, I'm going to go ahead and dip this guy, and actually I should probably have a good old handy towel or napkin nearby, or okay. Alright. So you always want to have something nearby if you're not like near the water, because if you're near the water you can just dip it, throw it in the water, you're good to go. Alright. But if you don't, if you want to dip it ahead of time, I like to dip it ahead of time because it seems to let that chartreuse kind of set in and that glow effect. So like next day you wake up, you go to throw your bait, and it seems like it's like 10 times greener or whatever, you know, kind of deal than it is. So it's pretty sweet. I think it is definitely a big help, and it attracts them bigger fish, I think. So just give it a good dip, kind of let it soak, smack it off there, and then kind of just like to grab it with something so it doesn't get all over, and then there you go. You're done. Can't really see it that well right now, but tomorrow when I'm throwing it, I'll you know, kind of throw it in the water a little bit, throw it around, pull it back out. You guys remember how it looks right now, and yeah, it will look a lot more greener probably than it does right now. It is pretty sweet stuff. I definitely love it. So we're gonna be throwing that guy. This is like a watermelon red flake, so it's usually a pretty big hit for around here. So gonna try that one, and I'm gonna rig up my other rod as well. So well, here we go. I'm all snagged up here. Stop. No. Don't get all mad, sir. You know you're on video. You'll be able to look back on this someday and be like, wow, why did I do that? Well, I got tangled with my bag. Oh, that's great. He's kicked. We're dead. Good to go. Alright, so that is ready for tomorrow. Should be fun to throw. To let all you know, though, if you have a white reel, like this Quantum PT that I throw all the time, if you have a bait that has chartreuse on it, you want to keep the bait completely off of the white paint because it will stain that chartreuse yellow. So, you know, don't want to be doing that. Well, you might. I don't know. But let you know. Alrighty, so then we are going to throw another tube jig on this set. Because I know they have been working. Mainly what I catch around here is smallmouth, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep with it. And should be fine. Should be fine with the tubes. Throwing some tubes, throwing some different tubes. And, so we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. Alrighty. Let's see. So we got these. Let me show them to you backwards. Alright, that was great. So we got these coffee tubes that I've been throwing in that black with the purple and gold flake, as well as the green with the gold flake. So, or watermelon gold. Yeah, watermelon gold flake. So, but this is that black with the purple flake is what I got destroyed on. So we're gonna go ahead and rig that up again, and should get nailed on it. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive. It should be a good fun fight in that aspect there. I'm gonna get this guy a little bit deeper because I want to get it up into the body a little bit. This one is a pretty cool one when it sets up the next day. It turns basically just a dark green. Can't even really see it, but in the water, oh man, does it stand out. Stands out like crazy. So that's a pretty cool one. I definitely enjoy. Seems to work pretty well too. So go ahead and let that guy sit up for a minute. Alrighty, well, I still don't have anybody tuning in here 12 minutes, and I'm in 2 live streams tonight, but that's alright. Getting content up for you guys, kind of just letting you know my process, my little steps, and yeah, my little tricks to catching smallmouth, I guess you would say. I really feel like I'm going to get into a lot bigger ones this year, and I'm going to get up to Door Shack a couple times with my buddy Levon and do a lot of kayaking around Door Shack. So I know there's going to be a lot more, bigger smallmouth that we're going to get into, maybe some largemouth even, but it's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I'm super stoked to be able to, bring you guys with, hopefully do some live streams. I don't know, but just a fun in, doing this, videoing it, loving every bit of it. It's awesome. It's just great. I mean, I live it every day. Every single day I go to work, and I get to do what I love, what I absolutely love. And it's just, it's a blast. It's a blast for me, guys. Alright, let's just set the freaking keys right in front of the camera. That's great, Evan. No, not so great. Anyways. So, set up some tubes, and hopefully we will get into our first smallmouth tomorrow. I am sure freaking hoping so. I bet we will. I mean, I'm really leaning on it, like I'm really thinking so, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Alright, so grab this last nice tube that I have, actually. I'm gonna get another set tomorrow, so not too worried, but it's never fun throwing on your last pair. Just stock up. Definitely gonna have to stock up come payday. Especially if smallmouth are just destroying these. I go up to Door Shack and get big old smallie on. I know what I'm going to be stocking up on. Whatever the heck works, right? No, don't want to do that. I almost just made a rookie mistake right there. You don't want to do that. You'll have to feed it through the tube always first. I almost made just one of the rookie mistakes ever. Spread out these tentacles too. They all get a little sticky after it's been in that garlic, so kind of gotta try to work with them, but it's alright. It's alright. It's not too bad. Probably gonna have fun trying to get my freaking tube jig down it though now. Probably should have thought of that first, but I never do. Oh, never mind. It's just cake. Freaking cake. No big deal. I'll hit the water tomorrow, and it'll be like, no big deal. Coffee tubes, they work though. For smallmouth, they work. I never really thought they would work, but man, do they ever. I was like, oh, I'll just throw some jigs around, I'll be fine, you know. Didn't think of that. The coffee tubes were the way, but if they work, then might as well use them, right? Alright. So, feed that jiggy through, pop a hole through its head, pull it back a little bit, let it set the hook better, and we tie our knot. Bingo, bango. Simple as that. If I can tie the knot, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, so yeah, there we have that guy. So yeah, it really turns into much more of a green, as you can kind of tell now, compared to its little head, basically, that is still that purple and black, but it's really hard to tell the color change difference. I don't have a flashlight on me, I never do, but you can kind of just barely see it. So yeah, we'll be throwing that guy as well tomorrow. So tubes it is to start out, and we'll just go from there, see how they're hitting. Hopefully we get one on that. If not, we're gonna probably switch up, throw a couple jerk baits. If they're still pretty cold, they really like those jerk baits. It seems like you can really, you know, suspend them right in front of their face and make them mad, and they go for it. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm all rigged up, ready for tomorrow. I'm just gonna be taking those two setups out and switching through between those. But got my box with me, pretty well set. May even go grab the kayak and strap it up. I don't know yet, but we'll see how it goes. See how it goes. So it should be fun. We should have a bunch of fun. So get back with you guys tomorrow after work and let you know how many smallmouth I have hooked up with. So thanks for tuning in with this little regear and how I set up my tubes. So that was that. Let's get Let's get to it. Let's get to the fish.